Greetings, and thank you for joining me for this month's Spotlight on Students. Joining me today is Yasmin Lynch. She graduates in December from the Masters of Occupational Therapy Bridge Program and will walk across the stage in May of 2022. Greetings, how are you?
Very well, thank you for having me.
Oh, well, I'm thrilled that you're here. So tell us a little bit about how you found BayPath.
Yeah, so basically I worked as a certified occupational therapy assistant, and I decided I wanted to further my career. And I looked into schools in the area, and BayPath came up as one of them. And what sold me on BayPath was their high rates for the exam, passing the exam. I was very attracted to that, and of course felt that BayPath would provide me with the education needed to be successful after I graduated.
Well, I'm really delighted to hear that. We know you have to take your accreditation exam later this year or in the spring, so of course, best of luck with that. We know that you're going to pass it with flying colors.
Thank you so
exciting
much.
To think about.
Thank you.
Why occupational therapy?
So basically, someone mentioned it to me when I was not working as a certified occupational therapy assistant, and told me a really inspiring story about a young student who was having difficulty getting in and out of their chair. And so the occupational therapist created this device to assist them in that, and that they could be independent in doing that. I thought that was sensational. So I love problem solving, and I love helping people, and I felt it would be a good fit. So I did some research and looked into it, and it has such a variety of settings you can work in, and I love variety. So I felt that it was a good fit for me.
So Yasmin, in terms of thinking about variety of settings, part of your program is field work. Have you had the opportunity to do your field work?
Yes, my first rotation was here at BayPath as a teacher's assistant teaching Research 2. That was such an enriching experience, and what I gathered from that was that being an educator is so important, and not only that, it encourages lifelong learning, and it encourages to get involved in the profession and join your affiliation. So I thought that was a great experience. And now I'm actually doing my second fieldwork placement at an outpatient pediatric center, and the variety is so incredible. Now I'm working with younger children and assisting them with things like handwriting and emotional regulation. So it's been a really cool experience so far.
So what are you thinking about as your next step following graduation?
Following graduation, I plan on taking my exam and continuing. I'm actually a part of a few projects here with actually a few of our professors. So working with them and taking my exam and hopefully pursuing a career either in academia. Eventually I want to go on to get my doctorate and be an educator at some point. But until then, I actually want to get some experience in the field and maybe work in the acute care setting. So.
And what a perfect combination that would be.
Absolutely.
Because you started in a community college setting. You worked for 5 years in the field. You successfully, soon to finish your BayPath program, and then going into the field, and then hopefully being a professor.
Yes.
So exciting. I love your passion.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.